Over the next 30 days, I'm going to be playing FC24 on my free-to-play account, with my goal being to make it into the elite division and put together the best team that I possibly can. So this is our team, and after completing Ronaldo, I haven't played a single game since, and with new promos being available, our team is a bit behind, and throughout the month, we're going to have to work hard to upgrade it. I then saw that with the end of the season, we were demoted from the elite division, and so I knew that we needed to work our way back, and in order to do so, we're going to need some of the insane new cards, and progressing through the season pass was one of the ways that we could get these, and so I took a look at the objectives that would reward us with XP, before seeing that playing in the friendlies game mode with the fully German team would allow us to do just that. Now when setting up my team, I saw that I didn't have enough German players in my club, and with rival rewards being far away, the most productive game mode that I could play in was the Champions game mode, and so before entering into the qualifiers, I would evo Fekir, because this would get him up to speed. But another thing that I haven't mentioned is that making coins, which is something we can do through playing in the qualifiers, was of utmost importance, because in order for us to complete the game, along with needing to make it into the elite division, and build the best team that we possibly can with full chemistry, I also needed to earn over 1 million coins, because I needed to purchase Cristiano Ronaldo's team of the season card. And my first game in the qualifiers would not be too tough, although I did feel like our team was slightly behind, and this feeling would be amplified when in the second game. After conceding first, even though we were capable of scoring one back, we simply just weren't capable of keeping up, and my opponent would run away with the game. We just lost our second game in the qualifiers. This is not good, because the qualifiers game mode is literally the easiest game mode that was available for us to play, but we were already struggling within it. However, I would be capable of winning the third game that I played. Now after doing so, I saw that I was making progress with Fekir's Evo, but we were also given some fairly high rated players, and these would be important because throughout the month, there would be some insane SPCs that we need to complete. With me wanting to finish Fekir's Evo, I would continue to play in the qualifiers game mode, and I must say, I was really enjoying Ronaldo, and even though I wasn't necessarily running through my opponent, I was trying my best to win so that I could get the best possible rewards, because there were some absolutely insane players in packs, and throughout the month, with new promos coming out, the quality of the players in packs would only become better and better. But after playing almost all of my qualifier games, okay, Fekir's Evo is now complete, and I'm going to end our qualifiers run because we can't upgrade the rewards that we'll receive. And before opening the rewards that we did receive, I would claim all of the objectives that we had completed, and while these were lesser packs, I was hoping to pack one of the new promo cards. However, unfortunately from these objective packs we wouldn't. I would then proceed to open the tradable packs that we had, and we would end up making the bare minimum from these packs, and this was bad because Ronaldo's price at the time was over 3.5 million, and at this rate, we wouldn't be capable of purchasing him. And we also didn't have that many high rated players, and with the highest rated players that we had, we could only build an 88 rated squad. And so in my first week, I would start to play in division rivals, not only because we could earn some insane rewards from division 1, but if we could make it into the elite division, we would achieve one of our goals, but we would also receive some insane rewards that would help us to upgrade the 7 weak positions within our team, and that would help us to complete the game. Okay, first game of division rivals. R9 with the interception. Let's find Fekir. Fekir, let's go for finesse. And somehow he scores it. Both our team having 7 weak areas, this was bound to happen. Now he gets through the midfield so easily. Where's our centre backs? And he's equalized. But this was one of the 4 players who was here to stay. Musiala, lovely skill. Stop here and do some dribbling around him. We have some space. What a goal from Musiala! Musiala would then earn us a penalty, which Mbappe would not fail to convert, and with my opponent clearly being a little bit frustrated, I would capitalize on this and score a goal with R9, which would cause our opponent to rage quit, allowing us to win our first game. I then took a look at the new SPCs, where Joe Gomez as well as Didier Drogba looked absolutely insane, but with the lack of high rated players that we had, we couldn't capitalize on these SPCs, but playing that first game allowed us to progress in the season pass and pick up our first ladder player, and it was important that we held on to these ladder players because there was an objective that required you to win 10 games while having 7 of them in your team. Okay, so with us needing upgrades all over the pitch, I'm going to enter into the Champions Finals because by taking advantage of these rewards on a weekly basis, we can definitely make some good progress. Now there was also a Champs objective that we could work towards completing throughout the month, and I would proceed to play 2 games in the Champions Finals, where the first game was not easy and we would only end up winning by 3 goals to 2. However, our second game would be an absolute blowout. Now after these games, we had completed some objectives, and before opening these packs, I would complete one of the squads for a Team of the Week player pick, and Team of the Weeks were important because almost all player SPCs require them, and upgrade packs require them as well. Now from the tradable pack that I got for completing one of the squads, while signing the players, I saw that I had to play on the transfer list, and they just so happened to be a team of the season, and so listing them would allow us to make roughly 40,000 coins, but I would then open the rest of the packs that we had, and unfortunately we were still yet to see a promo card, and on top of that, with all of the high rated players that we had in our club, we still couldn't afford to complete one of the squads for Joe Gomez, and I desperately wanted a player like him, because while Konate was one of the 4 players that would stay, his partner within the back line just didn't cut it anymore, so we desperately needed an upgrade in that position. After seeing that we couldn't get any, I knew that I needed to continue playing in the Champions Finals, where in the first week, initially our performance in the event was not too bad, because while we were struggling, we definitely had things going for us with some of the players that we had in our team, and by the time we were halfway done with this event, our record stood at 8-2. I would then claim the objectives before taking a break for that day, and on the next day, in an attempt to get the best possible rewards that I could, I would make a rash decision, which had the potential to harm us, because with the price of the players that I purchased, to upgrade 2 key positions within our team, I was opening myself up to the possibility of losing a lot of coins on tax, but initially things would go to plan, and I would be capable of winning the first 2 games that I played on this day, before then being able to claim a ton of the objectives that we had completed and opening one of the packs, allowing us to get a walkout, which would lead to me checking what our highest rated squad was, and at this point it was 90 rated. I would then proceed to open the objective packs that we had earned, and while we wouldn't get any of the new promo cards, with the players that I got, I was capable of completing a team of the week player pick, and so this would help with SPCs in the future, but in this moment, due to the lack of high rated players that we had, I didn't want to commit to completing a player like Joe Gomez, and the only player that I had in mind was Bombastis fantasy card. Now with us still having a Champions Finals to complete, and still being in contention for rank 3 rewards, which were incredibly good because of the ultimate team of the season player picks, as well as the amount of coins that you could make, I would spend the rest of this day playing in the Champions Finals, where unfortunately my worst nightmare would come true, because while I spent a significant amount of our coins to upgrade 2 key positions within the team, because of the fact that there were just so many outdated positions, on their own, these 2 players couldn't make the difference that we needed, and after playing 19 games, we were only 13 and 6, meaning that we couldn't get rank 3 rewards, but on top of that, if we wanted to get rank 4 rewards, which was the next best thing, we had to win the very last game that we had. Now I move Konate out of the way, and his Arsenal is through. Let's save this. Oh, we're a goal down. Konate would then win the ball back, and after doing so, if we wanted to win this game, we were going to need to make a comeback. We have it with Fekir now. Let's find Mbappe who's in space. Let's shoot, and he scores. My opponent would then proceed to exploit our lesser fullbacks, and doing so would allow them to take the lead once again, and this theme would continue, because after Konate assisted the equalizer, once again our opponent would take the lead. However, before the 90 minutes ended, we were capable of scoring a 3rd goal, but my opponent would get the first opportunity within extra time. No, the ball's bounced off my centre back, and now his attack is in space. No, we're losing. But before the first half of extra time ended, I would get one more opportunity. Mbappe, we find Fekir, Ronaldo's in space. Let's shoot. Yes! The game would then go to penalties, and the penalties would end up going to sudden death. However, after saving our opponent's 6th penalty, we had our first opportunity at winning the game. Cech, show me that you were worth the tax. Come on. Yes! And in the first week, we were just about capable of scraping rank 4 rewards. These were decent, but in order to achieve our goals, we were going to need to get better rewards than this in the coming weeks. And before opening the rewards, I would list the tradable players that we had purchased, and this taught me that having an untradable team was better, because whenever purchasing tradable players, you'd always lose coins, and if we were to do this, we wouldn't be capable of affording Ronaldo, meaning that we wouldn't be capable of completing the game. I would then proceed to open our Euro player picks. We were still on the hunt for some of the new players, and after not getting any from our first 2 player picks, if we were going to get one, it was going to come from our final player pick. Come on, please give me a promo card. No way, it's only an 87. The ultimate team of the season player picks this week would also be underwhelming, and this was bad because with us needing to upgrade so many positions within the team, and the absolutely insane players that you could get from these ultimate team of the season player picks, in the first week, this was a good opportunity of getting an upgrade because they went the way they did. We're going to have to look forward to our rewards in the upcoming weeks. Now the packs that we got weren't bad, and with them being tradable, I would try to make as many coins as I could from them. However, unfortunately, we were still yet to see a promo card, and it literally seemed like these players didn't even exist in packs. But after opening all of the tradable packs, we had our 94x3 ultimate team of the season pack to open. Come on, we can get Ronaldo or Van Dijk from this, but it looks like it's going to be a 94 rated Golovin. But please tell me our second walkout's really high rated. There's no way we just got the bare minimum from this pack, but I guess at least I have good rating. And once all of our players sold, we were up to almost 2.5 million coins, meaning that in week 1, thus far we managed to make 150,000, and later on in the week, I would see that EA added a right wing SPC who was from France, and so the better they performed in the Euro tournament, the better this card would become, and with the high rated players, we would be capable of completing his entire card. And in week 1, we actually managed to get one permanent upgrade. Now we could still build a 92 rated squad, however this wasn't enough to complete the entirety of Joe Gomez, and because he expired in 3 days, I wasn't willing to take the risk, and so after adding Barcola, with rival rewards coming out in just over a day, I decided that with week 1 coming to an end, I needed to get the 7 wins to qualify for rival rewards, and while we still weren't necessarily dominating within the divisions, the simple addition of Barcola into our attack allowed us to shift the needle ever so slightly, to the point where it wasn't an absolute nightmare to get the 7 wins that I needed this week, and at one point we were actually capable of picking up a win streak, but by the time that I'd gotten the 7 wins, I didn't have the confidence to try to make the push into the elite division, but we were now at least qualified for some absolutely insane division 1 rival rewards. I would then claim all of the objectives that we had completed before using our team of the week to complete an upgrade pack, with me desperately wanting to pack one of the new promo cards, and then seeing that we had enough to complete Bompasto's most expensive squad. However, I wouldn't pull the trigger just yet. After starting to open the objective packs, initially things looked good when we packed an 88 rated walkout, and just when I thought that I wouldn't get one of these promo cards within the first week, oh, we actually got one, and it's a Brazilian goalkeeper. Oh no, that's going to be a gold card. So along with Allison, who is our promo card going to be? Oh, okay, it's one of the worst players, but I'm just happy that we packed one. Our final upgrade pack would then give us 3 walkouts, and understanding that I wouldn't be able to complete Gomez, with us needing an upgrade at the left back position, I would complete the 2 most expensive squads for Van Persie, Pasto before seeing that we had enough players to complete the penultimate squad as well. However, in order to complete the final one, we were going to need a team of the week. Because of this, I would use the low rated goals that we had in our club to complete 82 plus player picks, and after completing 10 of them, the players that we got from these would allow us to complete the team of the week that we needed to, and using that team of the week, we could complete the final squad for Pasto, and just like that, we had an absolutely insane left back, and even though it was temporary, she would prove to be a massive upgrade over Zambrata. Now being deserving of it, on my final day, I would use Musiala in an Evo that would allow us to work towards getting him to 96 rating, and after opening all of our rewards, from this, we could now build a way better German team for the objective, and with this team, we would be capable of completing the entire cup, get enough XP to make it to level 5 in the season pass, and benefit from the rewards at these levels, but also get a ton of decent packs that would allow us to get some more high rated players after Pasto milked us completely dry. Okay, so to complete the game, we're going to need to have full chemistry on our team, and an icon goalkeeper like Cech would be the perfect player to complete, but we only have 2 days to do so. Because of this, I would start to open the objective packs that we had earned, and these packs were proving to be clutch, because with the players that we were getting, although I wouldn't submit it, we could afford to complete Cech's most expensive squad, and I would then open the rest of the objective packs that we had, where in the penultimate pack that we opened, oh my god, we're actually getting another promo card, and this time it's going to be a German striker. Is Pop in the team? No, it's a gold card, and so our promo card is going to be Adams, and he looks absolutely insane. My final pack would give me a player who looked really good too, and with how good Tyler Adams looked, he could serve as a temporary upgrade for our team, but in a position where we didn't have any packs left, and not enough resources to complete Cech's entire card, with our insane division rival rewards coming out the next day, I would end the first week in a position where we were 1 million coins away from being able to afford Ronaldo's team of the season card. Our team had 31 out of 33 chemistry, but this didn't mean that much, because there were still 6 positions that we needed to get permanent upgrades for, and we were still in Division 1. But with the progress that we made, it seemed like in the next week, we'd managed to make it into the Elite Division and knock the task off of the list. At the start of week 2, our division rival rewards were ready to claim, and along with the absolutely insane packs that we got, we also got a guaranteed team of the season player pick, and from this player pick, we got Ronaldo, please? No, we got Declan Rice. But he actually has an insane card, so let's thank Adams for his services and replace him with Declan Rice. I would then start opening our tradable packs, where from the regular ones, we were getting some players with decent rating, and this was important because remember, we only had 2 days to complete Cech, and then we got to our Copa America Nations pack. Oh, we're actually getting a promo card, and it's a Brazilian goalkeeper. Wait, is this an icon? Okay, the first player is going to be Edison, but I think we just packed an icon from the promo, and it looks like it's going to be Luis Hernandez. Wait, he's only 180,000 coins? How is it that cheap when he's 5-star, 5-star? And these packs were so exciting to open, and from the third one that I opened, I would pack Ronaldo. However, it wasn't his team of the season version. Final interesting pack? No, we're not getting a promo card, and I feel like these packs have a good chance of giving you promo cards, and it's only going to be an 85 rated Jack Grealish. The 92 plus times 3 team of the season pack would end up giving us 3 bad team of the seasons, but with the minimum rating guarantee, this meant that we had a lot more resources to complete Cech, and so with that in mind, I would submit his first squad. I then saw that almost all of his squads required team of the weeks, and so I would craft 2 team of the week player picks, and this allowed us to get some team of the weeks that we could use for his squads. But from one of the tradable packs that we got for completing one of the team of the week player picks, oh, we actually got a promo card, and I'm pretty sure this pack is tradable. No way, this could be absolutely insane, and it is. We just packed this guy's Path to Glory card, and I'm pretty sure he has good value. And when taking a look, I saw that he was worth over 300,000 coins, and so at the beginning of week 2, we were capable of making a significant amount of coins, getting us closer to being able to purchase Cristiano Ronaldo, and I would then proceed to make a few thousand more coins from the rest of the tradable packs that we had. I would then start to complete Cech, or after completing the 3 more expensive squads, because I was running out of resources, I would start to and be capable of completing the 3 cheaper squads as well. But after this, with 2 squads left to complete, and not that much time left, we couldn't even do an 83 rated squad. Now with the new promo team being released this week, as well as new objectives, including a cup that would reward us with XP, I knew that by playing games, I could earn some more resources, and the game mode that I would play in was the Qualifiers game mode, because at the same time, I could work towards completing Musiala's Evo. Now with upgrades in both the attack and the defense, the games in the Qualifiers this week was slightly easier, and I must say, Pasto was a massive upgrade to have at the left back position, because in this game, it is incredibly effective to switch the play, and with the traits that she possessed, she could do this in an effortless manner. Now, after winning the first 2 games, and making progress towards Musiala's Evo, I would claim all of the objectives that we had completed before starting to open the packs, but then seeing that we were given some players with decent rating that were meant for an Evo, but none of these Evos would actually improve our team, and so after sending them to the club, I would continue to open our packs, where eventually we packed a duplicate Osimhen. Now with some of the players that we got, I would complete an 81 plus tradable team of the week pack, and the Cancelo that we got from this pack would be used to complete the penultimate squad for Cech, but because his final squad required a team of the week too, and we couldn't even afford to complete a team of the week player pick, I knew that I needed to continue playing in the qualifiers. Now as we won more, naturally the games would become tougher, but with the way that our team was functioning, we almost went completely flawless in this week's qualifiers, and we managed to earn ourselves rank 2 tradable qualifier rewards. And we also completed some XP objectives, and this allowed us to make progress in the season pass and unlock another ladder player. And after seeing that Musiala's Evo was now complete, I knew that we could get another upgrade soon, because from the objective packs that we got, we were getting players with okay rating, and I would then open the tradable qualifier rewards that we had earned, but unfortunately these would end up being mid. However, I would make as many coins from them as I possibly could. I would then use these coins to purchase a team of the week in order to complete Petr Cech's final squad, and I did this because we actually couldn't afford to complete the team of the week player pick, and to complete the final squad I would end up having to use Osimhen in the exchange to get a pack that would give me players that could allow me to complete that final squad. Okay, we've managed to do it in time, and we've just unlocked one of the best goalkeepers in the game, but on top of that he's an icon. He would also be a permanent upgrade, which is nice because it meant that getting chemistry in the future should be easier now. So in order to complete all of these objectives and benefit from the XP, we need to have 7 ladder players in our team, but because you only get your 7th player at level 15, we need to take advantage of this English Cup so that we can earn some more XP. Now, the Champions Finals was also available for a limited time, and this was a game mode that would not only give us XP, but also the opportunity of packing upgrades for our team from the ultimate team of the season player picks, and making tons of coins from the tradable packs that you'd get back, and on top of that you'd also get a fixed amount of coins. And so because playing in the Champions Finals would directly help me towards completing my 3 goals, I prioritized this game mode first, and the Champions Finals this week would end up being a lot more comfortable than it was last week, and this was good because it served as a sign of progression. And after winning the first 5 games that we played in a row in this week's Champions Finals, I saw that we were making progress towards completing objectives, and so I would continue to play. And after 6 games in the Champions Finals this week, we were still flawless. But because we had completed objectives at this point, I would claim the packs that we had earned, and the first one was good because along with an 87 rated player, we got an 89 rated Hagerberg who could be using the 89 exchange, and that was good because while the pack was decent, allowing us to get loads more gold cards in our club because of the sheer amount of players that we got, and the fact that some of them would be English, it meant that we could have a better team for the English Cup objective. Now, using some non-English players, I would craft an upgrade pack that was available as many times as I possibly could, and my goal from this pack was to pack English players that could bolster their team, and after doing so, this was the best English team that we could put together. But because it had a lot of flaws, and the matchmaking in the friendlies game mode is based on your rank in division rivals, which at this time was division 1 for us, I decided to spend a few thousand coins on some better English players that could do a better job, and I would then complete an SPC that I thought was good value. 5-8 was one that would absolutely shaft me because after submitting a 93 rated team of the season, I'd end up getting the exact same thing back. However, I lost the other 10 players that I submitted in the SPC, and then decided that with more objectives available for us to complete, knowing that there were some insane players in packs that we could hopefully pull, and that we also needed to be prepared because some insane SPCs were bound to be released in the future, I would continue to play in the Champions Finals, where in my 7th game, the games would already start to become tougher, and in this game, I would end up having to make a comeback and scoring in the 90th minute to win. And as the games continued to get tougher, the 5 weaker areas in our team would start to show, and even though after the first 10 games, we had only picked up 1 loss, after continuing to play, even though I was giving it my all, I would continue to lose some games, and after playing 14 games in this week's Champions Finals, we were 12-2, which wasn't that bad, and we had also made more progress in the season pass, allowing us to claim some more rewards, along with all of the packs that we had earned through completing objectives. And from the first few packs, although we didn't get any promo cards, we did pack players with decent rating, and one which was high enough to be used in an exchange SPC, and from this exchange pack, we would pack a promo card for this week. However, unfortunately, it was one of the worst. Now with more resources, knowing that a centre back upgrade was crucial, as well as an upgrade in the attack, I was sad to see that Araujo expired soon, meaning that we most likely wouldn't be able to complete him, but Garnacho did have an SPC, and with a decent amount of time to complete him, he was a viable option. However, while we needed it to be 90 rated, the highest rated squad that we could build was only 89. We also still needed to make 600,000 coins to be able to purchase Ronaldo, and so with rank 2 rewards still possible, with this week being more than halfway done, I decided that I'd finish my Champions Finals campaign, and while the first game back was tough, we were capable of winning it. However, the result that we'd end up getting in the second game would not be as desirable as the result that we got in the first, meaning that it was no longer possible to get rank 2 rewards. However, this week, fortunately, we were capable of clutching up rank 3 rewards, and with the game to spare, it meant that we could give somebody else a free win. Okay, rank 3 rewards earned, and these team of the season player picks could help us to get upgrades. These packs are going to help us to make a lot of coins, hopefully, but we also got a good amount of XP and coins straight up. Now my first Euro player pick would end up giving me one of the less desirable promo cards, and the second one would give me one of the less desirable golds, and after getting a player with decent rating in the third player pick, okay, time for the ultimate team of the season player pick. Please give me CR7. Koulibaly is not bad, but I'm gonna go with Di Maria. Final player pick for this week, come on. Oh, we got it. No, we got Haaland as well, and that's absolutely insane. He should definitely be an upgrade for our team. And with more XP being earned, we were higher up in the season pass, and more games being played meant that we were capable of claiming some more packs from the Champions bonus objective, as well as daily play and daily play completionist objectives as well. But before starting to open our packs, I would bolster the pack opening by adding a 51 player pack to it. I would then start by opening the lesser objective packs that we had earned, and these packs would end up being just that. However, from the 51 player pack, wow, we just got 3 88 plus walkouts, and we can use Ruben Diaz to get another pack back. Now in between this, I would add Haaland into our team before then opening the rest of the untradeable packs that we had, and which unfortunately we wouldn't end up getting anything exciting. But with more coins being made, I was excited to open the final few tradable packs that we had to continue to make as many coins as possible. Now a promo code would have been insane, because we're actually over 2.9 million coins right now. But this 85 times 3 was absolutely awful, with all of our players being 85 rated. American Nations pack, and it's not going to be a promo card, however it is an American striker, and I think this could be an 89, and it is. We just packed Morgan, and so we can make a decent amount of coins from this pack. The final tradable pack was a Euro one, but it was also an absolutely awful one. And then I opened our guaranteed 92 plus times 3 team of the season pack, where the best player that we got was a duplicate Declan Rice. And while none of the players would get into our team because one of them was English, using them I could upgrade our English Cup team, and with this upgraded English Cup team I would complete the entire objective to benefit from all of the XP. We just got some more XP and we're at level 11 in the season pass. This allowed us to get another ladder player as well as a bunch of really good packs. However, with us still having a duplicate Declan Rice, I looked for an SPC that I could complete, and while Mickey van der Ven did have a centre back card, it wasn't good enough to be our permanent option, and so it looked like for the rest of this week we couldn't get any more permanent upgrades. However, with our team being better than it was the last time we played in Division Rivals, I started to grind to qualify for Division Rivals rewards for this week and attempted to make the push into the Elite Division. Now in the first game, it looked like we could earn a promotion because Haaland was an absolute monster and we would end up destroying this first opponent, but it seemed like this victory wasn't just a fluke, because against a tougher opponent in the second game, once again we would be capable of winning it, and after doing so, if we could win the third game that we played, we would make it into the Elite Division, allowing us to complete one of our goals for the month. Okay, this is the biggest game of our career, and it would start off in the best way possible. Guys, fans R9, let's do some skill. Can we get through with some stepovers? Let's shoot, and we're in the lead. And with Haaland, we would continue to pose a threat, and with the momentum on our side, we would get a good opportunity. Oh, Barcola with the interception, and we score at the near post. And after this, off the ball, R9 would win us a penalty, which he would then not fail to convert. And once we were 3 goals up, Haaland decided that it wasn't enough, and Ronaldo scoring a 5th goal in this game would cause our opponent to rage quit, resulting in us winning the game and earning promotion into the Elite Division. Okay, so after qualifying for lesser Elite rewards, with Ronaldo's price increasing, we're still 600,000 coins away from being able to afford him. With us having 2 target men, we need to replace R9, and we still need an upgrade on Declan Rice, as well as 2 upgrades in the back line before we start to worry about getting full chemistry, but we have at least made it into the Elite Division. Halfway through this challenge, week 3 would introduce a daily login SPC, which we could take advantage of by completing, and a Bonucci SPC would also end up getting released because he could serve as a temporary upgrade, with him being way better than Carlos Alberto due to him having a bigger ball. But after completing 1 squad, I would have to claim our lesser Elite Division rival rewards in order to get the resources that we needed to complete the final squad for Bonucci, but at least now our backline had got a little bit of an upgrade. Now a new promo team was also introduced into packs, and Ronaldo's price had now went up by 200,000 coins, and so I would start opening the packs that we had in our store, until eventually we got an 87 rated duplicate Modric. Now with nowhere else to use him, I would complete a 90 plus team of the season upgrade before then continuing to opening the rest of the packs that we had, or from one of these packs we'd actually end up getting one of the new promo cards that were available. Okay, we actually got something here, and it's going to be a Turkish CDM. Okay, that has to be Özkan, and he is 94 rated, but he doesn't look good enough to get into the team. Now the same could be said for almost the rest of the packs that we opened, because while 99.9% of these players wouldn't get into our team, this week one of the 3 high rated players that could be used in Evos was Cuadrado, who is known to be a really good fullback with 5-star skills. And so after opening all of our packs, I would start his Evo, and it's important to note that while adding Cuadrado and Bonucci, our backline was now better, the chemistry overall had dropped, but if we wanted the best team possible, this was the type of thing that we needed to do, and we needed to be able to work around the better players. Now with us having over 3 million coins, in order to get more, I would play in the Qualifiers game mode while working towards completing Cuadrado's Evo, and while the changes that we had made to our team would result in us losing the first game that we played in the Qualifiers this week, if I'm being honest with you, we were unfortunate with the matchmaking, and the performance from our 2 new additions within the rest of the games that we played in the Qualifiers would instill confidence within me, because Cuadrado and Bonucci did indeed help to solidify our back line, and after losing the first game in the Qualifiers, defeat would simply just not occur within the next 7 games that we played, and while playing these games, completing objectives was allowing us to earn more packs, and using Cuadrado was allowing us to work towards completing his Evo. Now we also ended up qualifying for the Champions Finals, but with 2 games left in the Qualifiers and the potential to earn even better rewards, I decided to finish playing in the event, and by the time we were done, winning 9 out of the 10 games that we had allowed us to earn tradable rank 2 rewards, and this time after opening some objective packs that we had, initially our tradable rewards would allow us to make a decent amount of coins when we packed an 85 as well as an 86 rated player, but things would become even better when we packed an 89 rated player in the final pack, and I knew that once these players sold, we would be comfortably over 3 million coins, which was insane because we started with like 700,000 less than that. Now to make even more coins, I would complete the entire market matchups SPC before then opening the packs, which unfortunately would not be as fruitful as our qualifier rewards, and so with no upgrades currently being possible, and the Champions Finals event now being available for this week, I decided decided to invest some time into that game mode. After winning the first game in the event, Cuadrado's card was fully evoed, and so with our new additions in the defense, as well as us now having Haaland in the attack, the first half of the Champions Finals this week would be more comfortable than it was in the last, and in our 10th game, we would come up against an absolutely insane team, but I was pleased to see that we were capable of not only holding on, but also getting the better of this opponent, and halfway through the Champions Finals, we were 10-0. We're at level 13 and close to level 14 in the season pass, and this has allowed us to get another ladder player. We could also claim a ton of objective packs and build some really high rated squads at the time, and I would then start opening the objective packs, where from one of them, we managed to crack one of the new promo centre backs. However, he wasn't better than any of the ones we had. I then decided that with no SBCs available, after opening all of the objective packs that we had, I would complete an icon player pick, because realistically, with the insane rates of the game icons that were available in this, it was the best opportunity that we had at upgrading the one centre back position, and we would be capable of completing the entire thing while having some high rated players left on the side. Okay, my heart's racing right now. Please give me a good centre back here. No way. We basically just get fodder. Out of resources, the Champions Finals was the next place that we could get more, and we were still in contention for rank 1 rewards, but in week 3, after being flawless, picking up 3 losses within the next 9 games that I played, meant that once again, we'd only end up being capable of getting rank 3 rewards, and considering the fact that the month was coming to an end, and that this was the penultimate Champions Finals that we could take part in this month, in order to benefit from the rewards, after our Euro Nations player picks were absolutely awful, we had to hit big in our team of the season player picks. Give me Ronaldo here so I can spend our coins. Oh, Chawinga's not bad, but I'm not sure she'll get into our team, however she can make it onto the bench. Our bench players are not enough, and we need something massive from this final player pick. No way! Have a look at this absolutely insane player pick. And we have the opportunity to upgrade a centre mid or the right back position. While Bonmat is one of the best centre mids in the game, Frimpong is literally the best right back in the game, and so naturally he's a permanent upgrade because there's nobody better than him. And to make things even better, the XP that we earned allowed us to make it to level 15 in the season pass and get the 7th ladder player that we needed, and I would then claim any objectives that we had completed before opening our tradable packs, and then starting with some of the tradable ones, where slowly but surely they were allowing our coin balance to increase. And while we were close to 3.2 million coins, I also saw that Ronaldo's price had dropped to just over 3.3 million coins, and so we weren't far away. Ultimate pack, now we're closing in on Ronaldo. No promo card, but it's going to be a Polish striker. Please be Lewandowski, and it is. And with his rating, we can make a good amount of coins from this pack. The walkouts that I packed from the final few packs that I had would continue to allow us to make coins. However, because we didn't pack any promo cards, I highly doubted that we had just earned enough coins to be able to afford Ronaldo. But from our final pack, we could pack Ronaldo. Come on, what are we getting from our 3 team of the season pack? It looks like it's going to be a French left back. Okay, there's Blushh, but she's only 94 rated, and the best player is going to be Valverde, who actually has an absolutely insane card. And so I would then add a permanent upgrade to the right back position, and while Valverde was also a massive upgrade, it was going to be hard to get a player better than him, but using him would make getting full chemistry on the team tough too, and so we had ourselves a little bit of a predicament. And then saw that we had roughly 3.25 million coins, and we were still waiting on a few players to sell, and so I decided that my final act for week 3 would be to play in the Elite Division to get the 7 wins that we needed in order to qualify for literally the best possible division rival rewards in the game. And so I would start to do this, and even though using Frimpong was such a joy, because he truly felt like the best right back in the game, Valverde was good in the midfield, but the team overall kind of felt a little bit off, and I put this down to chemistry. And on top of this, after playing for so long, I was also starting to experience burnout, and so I was just playing these games, doing everything that I could to get the wins as soon as possible, and because of this, at times, after only going down by 1 goal, I would end up forfeiting the game, because I just didn't feel like putting in the effort to try to make the comeback. Now, other than playing in division rivals, throughout the rest of this week, I would complete the daily login SPCs, and after qualifying for Elite Division rewards, after starting with this team, our team now looked like this. We were not far from being able to afford Ronaldo, and we also made it into the Elite Division. However, we had a chemistry problem within the team, and a few positions to still upgrade. At the beginning of week 4, I saw that Ronaldo's price had increased by roughly 200,000 coins, and this would cause me to panic and choose tradable rewards from division rivals, which was allowing us to make a decent amount of coins with the rating of the players that we got from our packs, and from the 5th tradable division rival pack that we opened. Oh, okay, we got a tradable promo card right now, and it's going to be Brazilian centre back. Is this an icon though? No, is Marquinhos in the team? No, it's his gold card. And so he's our promo card going to be? No, that guy has to be one of the worst. Now he was, but because he was a special card, we could make a good amount of coins from this pack, and making more coins is something that the final 2 tradable packs would allow us to do. And with the players that were currently in packs, and the insane promo team that I expected to be really soon, I held on to an 83x20 pack that we had earned through completing the daily login objective. However, I would open the team of the season pack that we had. Okay, this is just any team of the season over 92 rated, but packing Van Dijk would always be insane. Our first card is only 92 rated, but our highest card is 95. And while these players don't get into our team, they can help us to complete SBCs. Now on the 2nd day of this week, with there being 1 more hour of the current promo before the next promo was released, which was absolutely insane, players would start to panic sell, and there would be a crash on the market. Wait, no way. We can actually afford Ronaldo because it's only 3.1 million coins, and so I'm going to buy this one right now. Let's go, we actually got him, and now we need to integrate him into our team and work towards getting full chemistry on it before the end of the month. But remember me mentioning that I felt burnt out? This is where that came to harm us. You see, even though we had one of the most absolutely insane promo teams in packs at the time, it would be during week 4 when I had my least active week, and I wouldn't even play in the Champions Finals. However, because we could now complete the ladder objective, I would set my team up to play in the qualifiers, and completing an 85 plus player pick would allow us to pack one of the promo cards in packs this week. And with him and the highest rated players that we had in our club, we could also build a 94 rated squad. But we would also run into a problem because while we did have good players in our team, some of them didn't help us with chemistry. But while they were good, like for example Valverde, in order to complete our challenge, we needed to have the best possible player in that position, and Valverde just wouldn't help us to do that. And so in this moment, I decided that I wanted to purchase PLO's Greats of the Game icon card, because not only would it be an upgrade for that position, but he would also help with chemistry. I would then start to play in the qualifiers, and I must say, having to use these 7 ladder players definitely made the games tougher. And to make things even worse, in the first game that I played, while I would win, by mistake I was only using 6 players instead of 7, and so even though we completed some objectives from that game, we still had 0 out of the 10 games that we needed to win with them in our team. I would then fix the team up, and also replace Haaland with Mbappe, because I found that with Ronaldo, and him being more of a target man within the team, it was better to have a more nimble player to assist him. And I also decided that Mbappe would also be a permanent replacement and permanent player within our team, because he just complemented CR7 perfectly, and I really wanted to have CR7 in the team, because not only is he my GOAT, but he's also literally the best player that I've ever used in FC24. Now, after earning rank 3 rewards from this week's qualifiers, which was understandable because of the fact that 7 of our players were ladder items, I saw that being inactive during week 4 was making this challenge that much tougher, because it meant that with the XP that was available from objectives, we would no longer be able to complete the entire season pass, meaning that we couldn't get Gerrard, who was literally the perfect upgrade for the centre mid position, with him being absolutely insane and an icon as well. But with me desperately wanting to fix the chemistry problem, I wanted to get Bonucci out of the team and was searching for icon centre backs. Although he wasn't necessarily affordable, Coleman's price meant that he was attainable, and if we could get him, he would be the perfect upgrade for our centre back position. I would then open the tradable qualifier rewards that we had, as well as all of the objective packs that we had earned, and because we weren't capable of making that many coins, it started to look unlikely that we'd be able to purchase Coleman. But after opening all the objective packs, I saw that I'd forgotten to open one of our tradable qualifier packs. No way, the tradable pack is actually giving us a promo card, Spanish striker. Wait, is this an icon? It is, which is back Fernando Torres, Greats of the Game icon card, and it actually looks absolutely insane. I would then sell the other tradable players that were in this pack before taking a look at Torres' price. Guys, he's actually worth like 300,000 coins, and so by selling him, we can most likely afford Coleman, meaning that future coins that we make can be used to potentially get Pirlo. And while waiting for him to sell, this week, the cup objective required you to use an Italian team, and we could actually put together a decent one, and because of that, while it was still a little bit of a challenge, we were capable of completing the entire cup objective. Okay, level 21 in the season pass now. This allowed us to get another ladder player, and while we didn't need to collect these anymore, because we had enough to complete the ladder objective, these ladder players would make completing the objective easier, and this was important because I wanted to complete it in the Champions Finals. I would then claim all of the objectives that we had completed during those games, before then purchasing and adding Coleman's icon card into our team, and then seeing that with the perfect manager and an icon centre mid, we could get 32 chemistry on our team, but Musiala would be lacking 1 point. And then took a look at the SBC section, and wait, no way! They've given Lizarazu a new card, and his cards have always been insane in this game. Now if you add him into our team, and give our manager the right league, our entire team will be on full chemistry, and so we'll need an upgrade in the centre mid position to complete our goal. But this wouldn't quite complete our goal, because unfortunately, as the weeks went by, for me, it started to feel like Konate was falling further and further behind the power curve, and so not only did I want to complete Lizarazu and get an icon centre mid, but the final thing that I'd need to do would be getting an upgrade at the centre back position. I would then complete the 2 most expensive squads for Lizarazu before starting to open the tradable packs that we got back, where from one of them, we got a tradable promo card. However, they were pretty worthless, and it would have been nice to get more because we were saving up to purchase a player like Pirlo, and then to get more high-rated players, I would end this week by opening all of the objective packs that we had earned, where while we were capable of getting some more high-rated players, we wouldn't pack any more promo cards. Okay, that's the end of week 4, and while we have now purchased Ronaldo and made it into the elite division, we still have quite a bit of work to do in the final 2 days of the month if we want to complete the game. Now at the start of week 5 and the penultimate day for us to complete this challenge, I saw that the nation for this week's cup was the French nationality, and this was perfect because with the resources that we had left available in our club, we were capable of completing the rest of Lizarazu, meaning that not only did we have an absolutely insane permanent addition to our left back position, but we also had an even better team to use in the French cup. Now with it being the best cup team that we had throughout this month, this final cup would end up being the most comfortable one, and after completing it, along with a bunch of other objectives, we were capable of claiming a bunch of rewards, including players and some really good packs. However, with there no longer being upgrading SPCs that we could complete, the only value that packs could really provide was if we packed an insane player that fit perfectly into our team, and this was very unlikely, and this pack opening session would imply just that as well. So we only need 3 more wins to complete this objective, but with just over a day left, I'm going to take our ladder team and try to complete this objective in the Champions Finals. Now some of the games were close, but we were capable of completing the objective flawlessly, once again allowing us to get some more rewards, but again with no SPCs available, and knew that I'd most likely have to use coins to purchase an upgrade like Pirlo, and to do that we were going to need to continue playing in the Champions Finals. Okay, before I continue playing, I need to put Ronaldo on literally everything except for corners, because he's been absolutely insane so far. Now within the next few games that I played, while Ronaldo was still continuing to be absolutely insane, and Lizarazu was having a significant impact by not only being solid in the defense, but also providing us with more passing opportunities. Unfortunately, the lack of chemistry on Valverde seemed to have negatively affected him, and on top of this, while Coleman was absolutely insane, adding him into the team also allowed me to realize just how far behind Konate was at this point, and the situation in the team would also cause us to lose pretty early on in the Champions Finals, and so in order to be satisfied with my team, I wanted to upgrade those 2 positions. Okay guys, this is the worst record we have so far, and it's because some players just aren't that good anymore, but it's also because I'm rushing these games, because our penultimate day is coming to an end, and to close off this day, I would claim all of the objectives that we had completed, before staying at CR7 for a little bit, and his record as well, which showed that he was carrying this team, and I would then start to open the 10 objective packs that we had in the store, where I knew that we had an off chance at being able to pack an upgrade, but unfortunately from this session, we wouldn't pack a single promo card. Now, to give ourselves more of a chance at packing an upgrade, I would start to complete an icon player pick, and with the players that we had, we were capable of completing the entire thing. Okay, this is a final icon player pick. Please give me an upgrade for our team. No way, these guys just aren't good enough. I then saw that there was a crafting objective that required you to complete the crafting SPC, and as you completed it, you would work your way towards getting some good rewards. And with the new content for this day, providing Seedorf with the Greats of the Game icon center mid card, I felt like worst case scenario, we needed to make sure that we could afford to complete him so that we could complete the game. So the final promo team for this week is going to be the players that are not yet eliminated in the tournament being added back into packs. We also completed the objective a total of 30 times, and that's going to be giving us some good rewards. Now initially from these packs, we would start to get some high rated players, and this was good, but it would be even better if we managed to pack ourselves a promo card. However, after opening the first bunch of packs and then running into a duplicate, I would use them to complete a 90 plus team of the season upgrade pack. Now from this team of the season pack, we would get a 95 rated player, and this was massive if we wanted to complete Seedorf's SPC, but I would then open the rest of the packs that we had, recycling the duplicates that we got every time to get the most out of the session, and this would also be the final thing that I did on the penultimate day. So it's the final day, and we still need to make a lot of coins, and halfway into the Champions Finals, at best, we're only in contention to get rank 3 rewards. And stressed out on this final day, due to us having a lack of time, I was rushing in these Champions Finals games. However, I was enjoying being able to use some of the insane players that we worked towards earning throughout the past month, and after playing 15 games, progressing in the season pass allowed us to add some good players into our club, and the packs that we had earned would allow us to add more resources into our club. I would then continue to play, with my intention being to finish in the Champions Finals, but losses within the last 10 games put us in a position where it was no longer possible for us to get rank 3 rewards, but this wasn't the end of the world, because rank 4 rewards were still decent. However, by the time we had 1 game left, in order to get these rewards, we had to win that last game, meaning that all of the work that we put in throughout this entire month was resting on the outcome of this final game. No way, this guy's an insane team. And early on into this game, my opponent was definitely posing more of a threat, but upgrades that we made in our backline would allow us to hold them out, and upgrades that we made in the attack would allow us to start creating some opportunities. Musiala into Mbappe, we have Barcola out on the wing, let's go in here. No, he reads us. My opponent would then try to send a player through. However, unlike Konate, Coleman's speed would get us out of a sticky situation, and we would then get our best opportunity. Ronaldo's open, he has to score from here, and he always does. Wait, our opponent's paused, and he's forfeited the game. And this meant that in the final week, we were capable of getting rank 4 rewards, and so we still had the opportunity to complete our goal, but the rewards needed to be good. First player pick, oh, that's a promo card. Oh! That's a 98 rated Petr. He's the highest rated centre mid in the game right now, and so we have to work him into the team, but getting chemistry might be a problem. Now the next 2 gold player picks weren't the greatest, and in the ultimate team of the season player picks, once again we would get Barmati, but there was no way she was getting into the team over Petr, and I would then add Petr into the team. Oh, he actually has good chemistry, and he helps Rodri. And we needed to have another icon in our team to have full chemistry, and we do need to replace Konate, and so after claiming our objectives, we were getting Alexis Sanchez, and some decent packs as well. Let's take a look at the icon centre backs on the market. Okay, not of the greats of the game icons, Cannavaro looks quite pricey, and we can afford Desailly, who's under 200,000 coins, but to be honest with you, I feel like Desailly would be on a similar level to Konate, and I'd only truly feel like I completed the game if I got Cannavaro, who looks way better. I would then start off by opening the untradeable packs that we had, and because we weren't packing upgrades for our team, the players that we were getting were basically useless, and the final untradeable pack that we had was the 3 team of the season pack, and boy, could I have never expected to have been put in this situation. Argentinian centre forward, is that Dybala? No way, we just got Messi? There's no way we just packed Messi's team of the season card. He's worth 2 million coins right now. I don't even care who the second player is, but now we're gonna have to find a way of working Messi into our team. And with the duplicate Dibinia, I would complete an 84 times 10 upgrade pack. Before then, opening one was actually our final untradable pack, and I would then open the first two tradable packs that we had. We were capable of making a decent amount of coins, both Cannavaro's price. The final pack needed to be big. No, we're not getting a promo card in creation, center mid, and that's going to be an 87 rated Modric. Okay, but it is 2 walkouts and this is necessary. And the second walkout's 89 rated, and I'm going to start to sell these players to try and make as many coins as I can. Now feeling obligated to do it because we could have the 2 GOATs in our team, and Messi was surely an upgrade as well. I would add him into our team before then getting the right manager, which was necessary in order to have him on full chemistry. So Musiala and Ronaldo are both of chemistry, but they both need 1 more league point, and an icon will provide just that. But Cannavaro's price is now 340,000 coins with roughly an hour left. I'm going to start to complete the market matchups and hope that I can get the coins. And so anxious, I would complete the market matchups SBC, and fortunately with the players that we had in our club, we could do it entirely for free. I would then open the first 3 tradable packs that we had with the players that we got from them, allowing us to get up to 300,000 coins, but we needed a lot more if we wanted to be able to purchase Cannavaro. Final 2 packs, my heart is racing, and we're not going to be getting a promo card. It's a French centre back from Bayern, and it's only Upamecano, and so we couldn't make that many coins from this pack. I left the best pack for last, and it's not going to be giving us a promo card. Please at least give me a walkout, and that isn't one, and we make just over 8,000 coins here. About 310,000 coins, and some players selling. I would wait for them to sell, hoping that meanwhile, Cannavaro's price would drop to one that we were capable of affording, because he was literally the final piece to the puzzle that was our team, and once those players did sell, I would try to snipe him. Oh, there's actually one on the market for 300,000 coins. Did we get him? Yes! Just in time, we managed to purchase Cannavaro, and adding him into our team is going to put it on full chemistry, meaning that in 1 month, after starting with this team, we managed to transform it into this, and we also made it into the elite division, made enough coins to purchase Ronaldo's team of the season card, but also built an absolutely insane team, which has full chemistry as well, and this meant that we completed the game. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy one of these ones, so go ahead and click on any of those videos to watch them.